Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Wicked Arts. Wicked here, and it is time for our Tiny Tuesday. And today, I thought we would draw Bendy from Bendy and the Ink Machine. It's a pretty simplistic picture, and that's what Tiny Tuesdays are for, or just more for our younger audience. But if you're an adult or a teen or whatever, it's still fun to draw anyway. So, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to kind of draw this kind of heart shape at the top, right here. And then we're just going to kind of curve it into a circle. Okay. Let's kind of extend a little bit. I want to get a little bit more space for the mouth right down in there. Okay. Then I'm just going to start right here underneath the head, and we're going to do another outline. And just curve that up at the top. And we'll just curve that down like that. Okay. Then we're going to come down here to the bottom. And draw this big mouth right there. And we're just going to do the simple task of adding in teeth. Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to draw a circle. And then we're going to make this kind of a Pac-Man kind of look to it right there. And draw this little line coming out. Then we'll do the same thing the other side. Draw this kind of a Pac-Man shape. Put this little curve under here. Okay. Then I'm going to draw a bow tie. So I'm going to draw the centerpiece first. Right here. Then we'll just kind of arch that out. Just like that. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to kind of curve right here for the body. And we're going to take that out. Just like that. And we'll come to the other side. So it's almost like we're drawing a bean shape. And we just take a leg out and curve. And we'll come to the other side and we're going to do a giant curve like this. Then make a curve. And come back out. Okay. And we'll kind of draw the shoes out this way. And just curve that down to the bottom. It's kind of, let's fix this here. It's going to come down more. Like that. And add a little boot right there. And we'll come down to this other side. We'll add that big L curve right there for the other shoe. Okay. And then I'm going to come right here. I'm going to put a big curve here. And then curve. And then we're just going to take it nice and long like a noodle and go back. And then we're going to come over this way and we're going to extend it out, curve, and come back. And then we just simply draw the Mickey Mouse like gloves in here. So I'm going to curve out with our thumb. I'm going to stretch the palm across, just like that. Then we're going to curve out, draw our finger in. Do one more right here. Just like that. Then we come down and we just make a little fist. And just curve that out that way. Make two little black lines right here for the knuckles on the glove. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do, you don't have to do this. I'm just putting ink under, paper under here so that I can color this in. But next thing you want to do is just color it in black. That's what Bendy is. So you can just take a regular ink pen, or you can just use your pencil and color it in. Or if you want to use like a colored pencil, that's completely up to you. But Bendy is very, got ink features to it. So he's pretty much black all the way around, except for, you know, the hands and the part of the face in the center. And you just continue to fill him in. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, we're trying to keep the video as short as possible. But this larger area is just going to take time because it's just more of an open gap in the body. But the rest of it shouldn't take as long. It's not as much area to cover. And like I said, you can just fill it in with a pencil and do like a pencil shade. I'm just using what's available to me. So once we get this big area filled in, the rest of it should go by pretty quickly. And again, you don't have to perfectly fill it in. Okay, so just fill it in enough. It looks like it's a solid black. Okay, and now I can do the rest of the arm. On this side, it's going to be nice and black. So we'll just fill that in as well. Takes care of that arm, so let's come over here and do the other one. And probably another area that's probably going to take a little time is going to be like the larger parts, like the head, maybe even the boots down here. Just got to be careful so you don't go too crazy outside the line, just because it ends up forcing you to having to kind of reshape the arm a little bit. So just don't be in like a complete rush. Okay. Now for the boots down here, what I'm going to do is we're going to kind of draw an outline like this because we want to have some reflectivity on it. So I'm going to leave like an open gap in certain areas. And just fill that in. So you'll see how that kind of leaves this cool little reflection that kind of helps define the shoe. So if I had me a bigger marker, I could fill it in a lot quicker. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to outline this part of the shoe. And you'll see when I'm done with it how it makes that reflection that I was talking about. Like that. Okay, so then we just color in the rest of it. And we just continue to fill it in from there. Alright, so now we can move on. We'll come down here to this boot. We're going to put a slight reflection right in there. And we'll put another one on the boot there. Let's go ahead and outline the shoe kind of like a coloring book so that I don't go outside the line. And we'll just color that in as well. And of course my hand shook and I went way outside the line, so my bad on that one. It's not really a way for me to fix that unless I had some white out, which I don't. But oh well. You don't want to stress on being perfect all the time. Stuff happens. You just kind of have to let it go. It's always best to just complete an artwork, even if it didn't turn out the way you wanted. And I'm not going to let some little itty bitty line make me start all over on the image. So just be careful if you're using ink, or if you have some white out and you do something like that, you can just fix it up. Okay, so now I'm gonna outline my leg, and we're gonna come in here, color that in. And that's taken care of. So now we're just gonna outline our fingers. And I can fill in that kind of black space right there on the knuckles. And we'll come over here. And we'll do the same thing, just being careful. Go too fast, I might overtrace and mess up the size of things. Okay, so now we can come in here on the face, and I'll just go ahead and outline the head. Now this part of the face, the heart shape, the inside, like where the mouth and stuff is, that's all white. So we won't color that in. So we'll just fill in the head. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. But while I'm filling that in, I just want to take this time to thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel, and those of you who are still subscribed. I really do appreciate you. If you're new to the channel and you're checking this out and you managed to hang out this far, I do greatly appreciate it. I want you to go ahead and subscribe if you're interested in seeing more. But what I want more importantly, that is for you to leave me a comment. Comments are so important. Obviously, it helps grow the channel and get eyes on as far as the silly YouTube algorithm goes, but what I'm more concerned about with the comments is I consider all my viewers my students as to learning how to draw different things, and a comment helps guide me to get you the content that you want. So if you have an idea for what you would like me to draw. And it doesn't just have to be for like today's Tiny Tuesdays. It can be for the Monday art lessons, like a specific thing you want to learn about. It can be the Fun Draw Fridays, Digital Wednesdays. You leaving a comment helps me get you what you want to see on this channel, and that is my only concern. I really want to be able to give you the things that you want to see. So don't be shy. Leave a comment. There's no wrong or right thing to say on here. I don't judge. I'm very chill and relaxed, and it will respond to just about every single person who does leave a comment. And I have done so in the past with making videos on what people want to see. So if you have a request, just simply leave a comment, and I will make it part of the next video I make for that specific thing. Now remember, I said all this inside stuff is white, so all we have to do is kind of draw over it, except for the eyes themselves. Those will fill in black. So we'll just kind of go around and fill in those eyes. Just like that. And then we'll do one final thing, and it won't take that long just because it's just going to be on the hands and the bow tie. But I usually like to go around and thicken up negative space. Now it won't show up too much on the black anyway, so we won't do that. But I'm just going to go around and thicken up the line work on these white areas. And then that'll do it for our video. So again, I just really want to thank everybody who has subscribed, stopped by to check it out. And again, please leave a comment, as it really helps me get you the content that you want. It's only going to help my students in seeing what it is that you want to draw. So we will just do this last glove here. And that will do it for our Tiny Tuesday. Again, thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I really do honestly appreciate you. If you're new to the channel and you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And that'll do it for Bendy and the Ink Machine. Until next time, remember to keep sketching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right? Bye.